block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
And it's Harris off the drive. Soft touch off the glass.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Philadelphia. Kyle Singler comes in for Jenkins. Brooks kicks to Matthews. To the left wing, Dantley. And nothing but hair on that one. Philadelphia trails by 5. Here's Singler. Here's Young. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And Matthews kicks to Drummond. Knocks down the 3-ball. Drummond's got 7.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Millsap against Pekovic. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap. He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. One guy who's been getting it done is Paul Millsap.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they've got to figure out how to contain it.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Wilcox is checked in for Young. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Harris. Here's Blake. Brooks covering. Pekovic with a screen. And the foul on Elton Brand. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
And so here is Philadelphia. 6-point game. Lee is screen on Mbamute. Just 5 to shoot. And Singler kicks to Lee. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Brooks outside. Stevenson inside the 3-point line. No luck.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. For Philadelphia, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
They've been on fire from the free throw line, and that efficiency has really propelled them forward.
And Rice Jr. is checked in for Chicago. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Barnes is checked in for Kyle Singler.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
We've got 1:28 left now here in the second. The feed now to Wilcox. Another miss by Philadelphia. Pass to Porzingis. He dishes it to Stevenson. From the wing. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. 1:04 left in the second quarter. Philadelphia trails by 4. Lee outside. Elton Brand grabs the board.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
And Mbamute can't get it to go. Here's Blake. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Philadelphia also making some changes. Chris Kaman is checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Festus Ezeli comes in for Lee. And Shabazz Muhammad subbed in for Wilcox. 32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. They retain possession. Ezeli the pass to Barnes. Millsap with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. The rebound by Ezeli. Philadelphia trails by 3.
No need to rush here. They can play for one shot.
Yeah, and I think the way you do it, you're patient as you indicated, and wait until about the 5-second mark before you get into your play.
6 seconds left now here in the second. It's Millsap with the drive. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. And that's 15 points for Paul Millsap. Muhammad. No good. And the first half comes to a... We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You know, Paul Millsap has been exceptional here, guys.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Paul Millsap out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Matthews. And that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half. They grab their own miss. And it's Pekovic missing.
3 straight misses here to start the second half.
Dantley. Offensive rebound. Drummond plays it up and banks it in. Drummond's got the first points of the second half here for Chicago.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That is his first foul of the game.
Coming on the floor for your Chicago team. Kristaps Porzingis. Lance Stevenson.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Harris dishes to Blake. Pekovic against Drummond. And Pekovic kicks to Blake. Clock at 6. Harris with it. Matthews covering. And now Matthews pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And that one's good. Brooks.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
And here's Matthews for the 3. Shot is off. Philadelphia trails by 7. A good look for Singler. Yes, and it's Blake picking up the assist.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Brooks outside. Here's Porzingis. But they'll get another chance. Over Lee. Porzingis can't hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Lee gets the bucket. Now it's just a 3-point Chicago lead.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Pachulia, he's checked in for Chicago. Papanikolaou comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Young's checked in for Steve Blake. There's the triple. And there's the call on Pachulia. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pachulia with the steal. Pass to Papanikolaou. Here's Porzingis. The 3. The rebound by Young.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devin Harris. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
The dish to Young. From the arc. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Young's got 7.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. For Philadelphia, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. That's good from Singler. Chicago making a switch here. Rand's checked in. And then for Philadelphia, Kaman comes in for Nikola Pekovic. And it's Festus Ezeli in for Lee. Singler hits them both. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Stevenson drives in. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. He's got 6. Philadelphia trails by 3. Harris with it. Here's Young. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
From deep, Stevenson. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And now Philadelphia on the break. Harris has got the ball. And the rejection by Brand. Here's Papanikolaou. Brooks with no one around. The three-pointer no good. Brooks against Harris. The kick out to Young. Another miss by Young. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Pull-up jumper. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Chicago.
I'll tell you what, they've hit the boards hard in this one, and it's led to an abundance of second-chance points. I mean, they've gotten a lot of second-chance points.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Barnes, who's checked in for Kyle Singler. Shabazz Muhammad comes in for Young. And John Jenkins subbed in for Harris. Stevenson passes to Mbah a Moute. And again, no good by Chicago. 1:02 left to play in the third. There's the screen. Feeds to Barnes. Now here's Muhammad. He's guarded closely. 4 on the shot clock. Kicks it to Ezeli for the lead. No good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Inside and stolen by Barnes. Now here's Jenkins. He's guarded by Stevenson. And Jenkins kicks to Muhammad. To the paint. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. He feeds it to Jenkins. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off beyond the arc. And there's Muhammad. That's good on the assist by Kaman. Now it's a 3-point Philadelphia lead. Stevenson outside. Here's Nance. Misses the wing J. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. David Lee is out there with Kyle Singler. Then there's Muhammad. And it's Steve Blake. And it's Pekovic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Porzingis has gone 33% from deep tonight, 2 of 6. Blake dishes to Lee. Deep 2 from Singler. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's Porzingis. Another 3 for Chicago. Here's Blake. He kicks it to Muhammad. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
How about about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish.
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Singler passes to Pekovic, and he banks in the layup. And Philadelphia leads by 2.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
On the wing, Brooks, guarded by Blake, but they recover it. Drummond working against Pekovic, and stolen by Pekovic. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That is his first foul of the game. Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. Pass to Blake. Dishes it to Pekovic. Picked by Lee. Clock at 4. Lee sets a screen for Harris. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Porzingis can't hit.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And Singler kicks to Blake. Here's Harris. And the call will be against David Lee. That's his first foul. Chicago trails by 4. Stevenson drives in. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Stevenson's gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go. Harris outside. And there's the pass to Lee. The baseline jam. No luck. And it's Chicago the other way. Here's Porzingis. They grab their own miss. And there's a whistle. That goes on Papanikolaou. That is his first foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And Philadelphia calls time here. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brett Brown said to his team. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
And it's Singler in the corner from deep. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Blake kicks to Harris. Snatched away. A solo fast break on up the court. That misses, and a chance to tie it there.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
They sure did. Would have loved to tie it up right there.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Harris has got the lead up to 4 now for Philadelphia.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high percentage looks.
Chicago calls timeout.
And offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on him in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
Dantley. And good. He nails it. Here's Philadelphia. The lead is 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled, and they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
Devin Harris just hasn't slowed down. 10 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's gotten today have been just electric.
Chicago calls timeout.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
And he gets it to go. And that's now 11 points for Andre Drummond.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
Got sloppy in a close game. You have to take advantage of every opportunity.
And Brooks, here we go. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's on David Lee.
Second team foul. At the line.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to one. And it's tied up with that one.
And that was huge right there. Just as cool as he could be. And he's been clutch at the line there in a very tense moment.
One guy who's been getting it done is Paul Millsap.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Off the inbound pass. Can't get it to go. Good D by Drummond. Inside. Nice shot by Brooks. And Chicago leads by 2. We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. And here is Blake. There's the feed to Pekovic. On the wing, Singler. Uncovered. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Singler's got it all tied up now for Philadelphia. And Brooks, here we go. Can't hit from in close.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Blake kicks to Pekovic. From 12 feet out. Millsap grabs the miss. Millsap's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And he gets the bucket.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
Pass to Pekovic. Shot from 12. That's short off the rim. There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Drummond. It's good.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
46 seconds left in the 4th. Nails it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure. Still a chance here, but they need to score.
I really agree, but it has to happen on every possession. They need points every trip. A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Clark, a critical possession right here.
Boy, Kevin, you can just feel the crowd on pins and needles right now.
Money!
Kevin, that was so clutch. Now they really need a defensive stand.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They trail by 1. 17 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Guys, your thoughts?
you know what? Enough time that they can run whatever play they're most comfortable with.
Definitely. I mean, they're in good shape here, in my opinion. Shot clock's off, but still enough time left on the game clock to really run your normal set here.
Now Blake. He dishes it to Pekovic. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up or wanted it to end, but these fans loved it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And we leave you with the Jordan Player of the Game, Andre Drummond.
You're always going to have people who don't believe